First off, shout out to my Knicks, Kirishima. That nigga held in there. To be honest, I thought the steel dude was gonna win because it's like, pause, you can make your body hard, but it's like, steel is steel. Rocks are hard too, but still will, shatter that. But it's like, I guess. Fan service. Trying to stay in a good mood after that terrible Dragon Ball Super episode. Fucking garbage. First off, Uraraka versus Bakugo went exactly as I anticipated. You guys seen my last review. There should have been no reason she really got any offense on Bakugo in the first place. I'm actually happy she never really touched him. And look, props to her. She did her best. Very good strategy that she had going on there. Despite even her not knowing that Bakugo could unleash such a flaming scorch or whatever he did, just completely destroyed all the rubble that was going to fall on him. But what she basically tried to do, she tried to aim all her attacks while she was still low on the ground, so Bakugo would destroy all the cement that was laid there by the black-haired guy. And with her ability, she makes things, it's like basically gravity. She was going to lift everything up and then make them fall down. And shit, my bad about that. She's gonna lift everything up and make them fall down and shit. Just people see, kept fucking walking back and forth. I'm like, yo, you going? Very good strategy, and to be honest, I think it was better than any strategy that Deku would have come up with for that specific battle, because he had one. He did reveal it, but it wasn't as welling as her plan. Because I gotta give it to Uraraka, man. I mean, she did her thing. But my nigga Bakugo, though, I like you. One of my favorite characters. So you got to chill the fuck out. Cause whenever this nigga in the battle, like his first instant, he just like, no, killing. Like, this nigga, dog. You don't give a fuck. Oh man. Okay. Oh man. So as she does that, Bakugo doesn't really realize what she's doing, leading all the rubble and the stones and rocks all up in the air. When she lets it down, she finds an opening because he can't focus on both. Bakugo simply says, okay, now I gotta kind of push my limit. And I like how they did that, Had Bakugo be dominant by not having them be touched, but, give Uraraka that credit of at least somewhat outsmarting him to make him push his limits a little bit when he had to destroy all of the rubble in one hit. And after that, Uraraka, she was out of energy. She knocked herself out. Reminded me of Rock Lee versus Gaara doing the tuning exams in the Naruto. Man, that shit was classic. That is a classic battle, dog. Like, oh man, now I gotta rewatch that shit. Now I gotta rewatch it after this video. But she got knocked out. Deku was like, yo, and I like how Deku acknowledged, like, it doesn't matter for certain situations how much you strategize. If this person is just too strong, it's just that. It doesn't matter. And, it reminded me of Naruto again, but Shikamaru was talking about Madara. You're just too strong. It don't matter how smart I am or the next guy is. You're just too powerful. We're going to get overpowered either way. So I like how they incorporated that into this. And it kind of humbles Deku a little bit, because, mind you, he went curseless for until 6 months ago. So all of his, resolves were through this. And today, it really, well, not today, but this episode, it kind of humbled him, thinking, you know what? This ain't going to get me everywhere. I got to, put some physical action into any battle I'm in at all. Because, I can be smart, I can strategize. But after this fight, it doesn't promise victory at all. Because she came up with a better strategy than Deku. And she still cannot get the job done. And one thing I did like, as I say, anime has, its way of, relating to people. Because she really wants to win for the money. So she kept her parents out. Anybody, even in urban neighborhoods, we want to get rich. We want to move our moms out to look. So it's like, we can really sympathize with her. We understand her resolve. So we cheer for her. She's the underdog. But when she did lose, her father called her. At first, she let her go to voicemail because she was talking to Deku. Because I'm guessing she didn't want him. see her cry, because that's what she would have done. Because when she did call her father back, she was apologizing, crying, and all that. But her dad said, "Look, you did a great job." I mean, he look, her pop was a good pop, so he did a great job. You don't have to do this on the first round. You know, the basically your way is basically like a high school. So you got basically sophomore, junior, senior. You know, you don't have to take us out right away. You take your time and you come back stronger. So her pop gave her that nice speech, and I appreciated that. It's like, yo, this is like real life shit right here that we, you know what I mean. So I appreciated that a lot. We got her crying and shit. You know, those anime tears are funny shit to me. I don't care because they be all bubbly and shit. I'm like, come on, dog. I can't take these shits that serious. Like, come on, y'all niggas be tripping. I mean, like, other animes would know, like Black Lagoon, okay, they tears is like, alright, regular tears, but animes like this, these tears look like fucking cum shots coming up their damn eyes. So I can't, it's hard to take those serious. But it was a nice scene. But the best part of the episode, hands down, the best part of the episode was Kirishima. Say no. The best part of the episode was Deku's encounter with Zuko's father. I keep on forgetting. I think it's like Shin something. I don't know what the fuck his name is. I'm gonna keep calling him Zuko because he got that scar. When I memorize his name, y'all know the shit because I'll start saying his name. I'm gonna call him Icy Hot, like the Shaq shit. So he encounters his dad. Mind you, Zuko already told him like his dad is basically programming him to be stronger than All Might because his dad couldn't do it. So basically, his dad is living through him. And All Might is kind of living for Deku. So you can see the difference there. And it's kind of like their sons are about to have this battle. So they stop, they talk a little bit. You know, Zuko's dad tried to, you know, tell him, like, I trained my son to be stronger than All Might. And you kind of got a similar Kirk. So this is going to be good practice for my son to whoop your ass. To summarize it. And Deku says, look, you can't force somebody, you know, who you can basically vicariously do somebody, basically what Deku tells him. And then his dad just kind of like, okay, yeah, whatever, nigga, fuck out of here. And then that's it. And now we get ready to see Deku versus Zuko. But that encounter with Deku and Zuko's dad was amazing. Okay, so I'm going to see Zuko's dad's fight because he's the technically second strongest hero to ever exist. Of course, first being All Might. Even All Might with his injuries still like number one, which is crazy. So I feel like we're going to be seeing like a preview. Like if we didn't see that fight, him versus All Might, we're seeing it now in kind of like a smaller scale with Deku versus Zuko. And I cannot wait until next episode. I cannot wait. I seen the preview. Look, my nigga Deku did not hesitate to break those 3 fingers. He's like, nah, nigga, fuck this. So it's like they going all out. And if Deku doesn't win, that's fine. But what I want Deku to do, I almost fucking threw up. Fuck was that? Fuck. But what I want Deku to do is like he did in the previous round. Force my nigga Zuko to use that fire. Because in his mind, he already internally lost if he does use it. And he's trying to show his dad he can go out throughout this whole little tournament, at least the fighting, you know, fighting exams, without using to show his dad that he doesn't need his power. And I feel like he's going to be forced to use it. To the point he goes through this sort of mental breakdown which gives Deku an opening and he gets him out. But Deku would then be immobilized. See, he can't compete either, though he won the match, so he's out of the tournament and he can't really, you know, proceed to the next round at all, leaving Kachan to be the, you know, ultimately the winner of this little Olympic Games that they got going on. Mind you, I don't read the manga. If I'm right, don't even tell me. If I'm wrong, don't tell me. But this episode, I'm gonna give it a 7.9 out of 10. I give it 8 out of 10. I give it 8 out of 10. The Uraraka versus Bakugo was definitely going to be one of those battles that is underrated, you know, in due time. But the battle was really great, even though she got her ass whooped and Bakugo just like, yeah, you can't beat me. Fucking Kirishima, I'm guessing congratulations to him for making it. I'm going to see him fight Bakugo in the future as well because they was teammates. And it seems like out of everybody, those two are kind of close, so they're kind of friends. So I feel like if Bakugo does have a bond outside of Deku, it would be Kirishima. So I do want to see those two kind of as friends go at it, you know, kind of knock each other off. So I appreciate that. If that does happen in the future, if not the tournament. Deku versus Zuko. I'm looking forward to that shit. I'm looking forward to it. So y'all niggas better put on a good ass show. Because Mazaku is watching. And Mazaku is